Hello and welcome back to another Geek Jabber retro computing video. My name is Tim. We're back with the 486 and we're back with Windows for Workgroups 3.11. And I think a lot of us nowadays are just used to finding any image that we need on the internet using something like Google and just doing a copy and paste into whatever we're working on. There used to be none of that once upon a time because there used to be no internet. So before all of that, we had this little phenomenon. Discs full of Clipart images. So I've got one of them here that I managed to find on eBay that apparently has 10,000 Clipart images. So this is the type of thing we used to use to search for images to use in our fun little documents and have a little bit of fun with. So I've got the CD in the drive. I'm going to take a quick cut here to go through the setup process and get it set up. And then we'll have a look at what's actually on this CD. So one moment, please. Hello and welcome back. Yes, the CD-ROM is now installed. The program has now loaded. The CD-ROM drive sounds like it's about to take off. And so put your seats into the upright position. Let's get this started. So apparently it cannot read from the disk. Yeah, the problem with these old CD-ROMs and CD-ROM drives, they're supposed to be a more reliable medium, but sometimes they're not. So we'll just have to battle with this as best we can, given that's come up. But it looks like we've got a couple of different options. So we've got a nice little pink apple. If your apple here is that colour, I probably wouldn't eat it. But it looks like this particular program gives us all sorts of different things we can actually have a look at. So let's have a look at art. And when you have a look at that, it's a nice looking easel. So this is the quality of clip art that you used to get back in the 90s. I noticed there is really no search box in this, so you're really just clicking through different themes and finding what you want. But let's just grab this particular picture and copy it, which I'd imagine would copy it to the clipboard. And let's pretend we're working on a document. So we'll go to my Microsoft Office folder and let's bring up Microsoft Word, and we'll see if it'll let us paste into this document. And there we go. We have a nice, sexy looking easel to work into our document and whatever we're doing. So that's what we used to have in terms of clip art. But let's have a look at some of the other themes that we've got here. Let's see what other stuff we've actually got. So we've got cartoons. This is apparently an animation. And he is very bright. And I don't think that's sort of a natural hair colour at all, but whatever. And we've got several different forms of him. And a brick wall. So that was not very exciting. So I'll go on to some of the other ones. This has a computer 3D category. And yep, it's giving us a warning here that we should be using 16-bit color or better. We'll just ignore that. Okay, this particular format doesn't seem to be compatible with Windows for Workgroups 3.11. So I suspect that's a Windows 95 thing. So we'll pretend that didn't happen. We'll go back and let's have a look at some more just general computer stuff. And oh look, we're getting money out of what looks to be some chunky looking ATM. I'm glad we don't have ATMs like that anymore. And barcodes, and that is, you want a blue screen of death? We've got a blue screen of death. It's not a very informative blue screen of death, but we've still got one. And cable, a car tape, or it's a tape cartridge of some sort, a CD-ROM, a chip. So yeah, we've got all sorts of different images that we can use and go through. So yes, that is our introduction to the quality of clip art that we got in the 1990s. But anyway, I might wrap this one up here. What I'll do at some point, if I remember to, is I'll take a copy of this image, or I'll take an image of this CD, that's what I meant to say. I'll actually upload this to archive.org so that people can play around with their own copy of this CD. I'd imagine that won't be too much of a problem anymore. But as always, if you want to like, dislike, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. If you want to support the channel, links are in the description, and I'll try and remember to put a link to this particular CD in there as well. So if you want to download it, you can have some fun with it. And I will see you in the next video.